about the distributive property of multiplication. And as you can see, what can you see about how I'm dressed? Raise your hand. Yes.
Kind of like a scientist.
Kind of like a scientist? Yes.
Or a teacher.
A teacher?
A doctor.
A doctor, yes. So I'm going to be the distributive doctor, yes, like the little man on the bottom. We're going to be learning about the distributive property of multiplication. So let's start. So today's objective is going to be, we will break apart arrays. Who knows what arrays are? Do you remember matriz?
Spanish starts with an M.
Matrices.
Yes.
They're like groups. Like
Groups.
Like for example, 6 times 3. So you can do like 3 a line here, and 6 times the 3 in the line.
What are those called? When they go across?
Matrices.
We have to remember rows and columns. When they go across, rows, like row your boat. Yeah, so remember rows. And then the columns, which ones are the columns? The ones that are like this. So when you go down, those are the columns. Like, you know, the bridges have columns to like let them to hold the bridges. Okay. Okay, some of it you already know, like you already know what an array is, right? It's like a picture that helps you break down a multiplication equation. And we have, remember the poster over there? Yeah, remember? The multiplication with the matrix and everything, the array. Multiplication sentence is, for example, like 5 times 4 equals 20. Yes. An equation, it has the equal sign. That's what you always have to remember. It has the equal sign. The equal sign. And then the distributive property, that's what we're going to learn today. It's how to complete big multiplication sentences by cutting them, breaking them apart into 2 different ones. So that's what we're going to learn today. And then break apart, well, it's basically just breaking apart. Okay. So how many rows do we have?
5
or 4?
4.
So rows are like this, right? Oh.
4 and 5 columns.
And columns are like this. So we have 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. And then 5 times 4 would be 20. Okay, so I need y'all to show me an array for 5 times 3. So the 5 is your rows or your columns?
The rows.
The rows. And then your 3 would be your columns. Yes. So Maria wants to set up 7 rows of 4 chairs for our meeting. So write it in your board. 7 rows. First we're going to write the multiplication sentence. 7 times 4. She wants to know how many chairs she needs, but she does not know the product of 7 times 4. So we can make an array. Carla. Okay, so you can just draw it here. Five, 6, 7. So we're going to learn how to solve that problem using the distributive property. So 2 numbers that add up to 7 would be what? Think about it. Okay, how many? 3 plus 4. Okay, is there another one? Another way? Yes.
5 plus.
So we're trying to find 7. So 5 plus what equals 7? 5 plus 2. Okay. So we did the first part of the array. Now we need the second part. So the second part would be 5 times 4. So 5 times 4 equals what? 20. Yes. So again, distributive property is breaking apart the multiplication sentence into 2. So if it was 7 times 4, we broke it down to 2 times 4 and 5 times 4. So now that's not our answer. We have to add our two partial products. Okay? So if we add them, 20 plus 8, 28. So in your equation, we didn't do anything different. These two and this one are the same. They're equal. So 7 times 4 equals 2 times 4 plus 5 times 4, which equals what? 28. Okay. True or false? Think about it. Okay.
Before we answer, you gotta think. Think about it.
This is called an equation because it has an equal sign.
Think about it.
Talk to your partner about it. Do you think it is true or false? Okay. Yes. It's true. Why? Okay, can you help him out? Why?
Because 7 plus 7 is 14, and you have to do 14 times.
It's 28. But the question was, is this an equation because it has an equal sign? It's an equation because an equal sign. Yes. Okay. Okay. So you did 4 times 8 and then 2 plus 2. And then what do you have to put here? 2 times 4. 2 times 8. 8.
So now you can use
And then you can draw your array over here.
line where the cut, where you make the cut.
Practice with your partner. So we're going to give you a worksheet that you can use your marker on. You can write on it. So you can put away your whiteboard. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to show y'all an example. This is what I expect for y'all to do on the back so you can practice. Okay, so on the sticky note, you're going to answer the question, how does breaking an array apart help us solve a multiplication sentence? Okay, so el array was a drawing, remember, of the multiplication sentence. How does breaking the array apart help us solve the multiplication sentence? How does it help you? Think about it.
They write it and complete that sentence on the.
So right here, you have a template that you can use. So you would, when I break the array,
Yeah, you write it.
when I break the blank apart, it helps me find the blank that I already know. So you're gonna answer this, you're gonna fill in the blanks in this sentence on your sticky note.